What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Quest 64. Today we make our way through the Windward Forest, and unfortunately, past this house, you don't really have much choice but to follow the winding path, just because the whole grassy area is kind of replaced by just giant gaping holes. And I really don't want to fight 4 jack-o'-lanterns at once, so yeah, they took me down by like a third of my health just as I attempted to run away, so that's rather unfortunate. Oh, that was faster than I thought. We can see the boss there in the distance. But luckily I have learned the spell that I want, namely Avalanche, as can be seen right here. So, charge! The interesting looking fellow. Blown to smithereens, huh? Now, this fight may be very, very hard and may be not so hard for me. It really depends on how lucky I get, because that's just the way Avalanche works. You'll see why in a moment, but my first order of business is I want to use a silver amulet to raise my defense, just to give me a little bit more tolerance for if I get bad luck. So that did what, 13 damage, and that's with the increased defense. Okay, so Zels is of course a wind elemental boss, so that's the big reason why I've been building up Earth so much, aside from the fact that I want Earth. Ow. So if we use Avalanche, drops a whole bunch of rocks from the sky. This is going less than well, but just keep using Avalanche, and hopefully it doesn't do that. Okay, keep healing up. Need that honey bread. Nom nom honey bread. Let's try standing a little bit further away from him. Unfortunately, Avalanche doesn't have the most reliable damage ever, but... Am I out of honey bread? No. Really, my only chance of actually beating this guy is if I get some good hits with Avalanche, so... Now I'm out of honey bread. I guess I gotta start using healing potions. That's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping to save those for when I had more than 80 health. Ow. Come on, just die, you stupid... Okay, well that's not a very good way to kill him, is it? And now I'm pretty much out of MP. That was a pretty good hit, except for the miss. Oof, that was close. That almost... that would have killed me. Okay. He's got to be almost dead. And... use some mint leaves. Okay. Please die. That's a good hit. If I can keep dodging that, that's gonna help a lot. There we go. Holy crap. I had no right to win that fight. Like... Jesus. I got 3 spirits from killing him? I should not have been running away from all those fights in Cull Hazard. Like... I'm clearly way, way, way under how powerful I'm supposed to be at this point in the game. I basically just got insanely, well, luck played a fairly large role in my ability to kill Zels. That is a lot of arachnoids. I basically used up like all the healing items I have, so hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass later in the game. But I think we should be fine. And from this point on, I feel like the game, I'm in a little bit better position to clear through the rest of the game, now that I've beaten Zels. I don't want to say it's easy from here on out, but it's definitely easier. Who the hell are you? Okay, well, I guess they're a couple carpenters or something. So, now I can... I guess that's the bridge they're talking about? Anyways, now that I've killed Zels, I can just head back to Larapool through the Windward Forest. Just pop out the other side. Of course, if I wanted to, I could just use the... not green. Those don't look very blue. I could just use the blue wings to take me straight to Larapool. But I don't want to do that. Because I need more battle experience. Wow, that was fairly effective. Avalanche, pretty good spell. When it works properly. It works really well in battles with a lot of enemies just because there's a lot of rocks, so there's a good chance it's going to hit stuff a lot, but against single targets like Zels, it's a little hit and miss. Quite literally, actually. Since, you know, especially if it's a small target like Zels is, like he's a spindly little dude. And those rocks, they just... Avalanche attacks where it wants. Like, there's no way to control it. The best you can do is kind of stand at a little bit of a distance, since it seems to kind of prefer... Like, not many of the rocks seem like they fall, like, right next to you. So, standing a few paces away seems to be ideal. I also just want to point out, if it's just because if you may not have noticed, I'm actually at 30 with my rock spirits now, so my rock strength, or whatever you want to call it, is actually stronger than my water now. So that's just something to be mindful of. And the nice thing about that is that water, the biggest thing it lacked is having a attack that you can use from a long range. Whereas rocks, obviously you know, kind of throw them away from you. So yeah. Sup, Shannon? Right, you said all that already. Well, she gives me some mint leaves, so that's something, I guess. Is there not a dude that gives me honey bread around here? Whatever. So if you recall, the thing going on in Larapool is that there's both the wind and the water were acting up. Epona of Crystal Valley, huh? Oh, okay. So yeah, though both the wind and the water were acting up in this place. So we fixed the wind now that we retrieved the wind jewel. So obviously next up is the water. So in order to do that, what am I looking for? I honestly can't even recall what she said. This point of the game can get a little bit confusing. It's kind of hard to remember exactly what you do. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Crystal Valley. Okay, so I have to go to the Crystal Well. Oh, I think I know where it is now. Okay. So there's... Is it not down there? I don't know, man. Wait. Oh, there's another staircase down. Hide it a little bit more, will you, please? Okay, well, this is where we're going anyways. This is the Crystal Well. Interesting looking place. Make sure I'm a genuine magician, huh? I've only gotten half of the elemental crystal things already. Give me the frickin' chest. Jeez. Silver Amulet. Unfortunately, the Silver Amulet I used when I was facing Zels didn't really seem to be too effective. So anyways, that drains all the water that's down here. You probably want to make sure not to go back inside the hotel, because if you do that, I'm pretty sure the water comes back up again. So don't do that. So I'm going to continue to pump spirits into Earth, since obviously my focus is on Earth and Water. And the next... Like, I just killed the Wind Dude. Obviously the next boss we're fighting is going to be the Water Dude. So, powering up my water spells would not be too effective in that instance, would they? So, Earth I go. That, and there's still at least one very important Earth Elemental spell that I need to learn. And now that we enter... I guess we just, like, jump down this hole? I don't know, man. This dungeon is really weird, and almost as confusing as Cull Hazard. And we will begin to explore it next time on Let's Play Quest 64. Catch you later.